I think we found a bottom, and this just might be the time we see Ethereum make that explosive move past $4,000. We're going to have a look here at the chart, and I'm going to tell you my outlook for the rest of 2021. Also, the things that I'm looking for in terms of buying the dip and also even buying the breakouts as Ethereum starts showing that it is in a nice steady uptrend. And as you can see here, Ethereum has been in about a 2-month consolidation period. And the last time we had something like this was way back in the beginning of 2021. We went on a massive run, bringing Ethereum all the way up towards a new all-time high. So right now, unless something major happens in the markets, I'm not expecting it to slow down for this run. And right here within the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm looking for. Let's get it. May I have your attention? Welcome here to the channel. What's up, everybody? It's John at Real John Doe is my Twitter, where you can find me. And thanks for tuning in here on Currency.com's channel. It's been a few weeks since I talked about Ethereum, but now it's showing a few bullish signs that I have to show you guys. So make sure you do stick around for this whole video, because there are a few pointers that you're going to want to pay attention to. But overall, in this video, I'm going to give you an outlook for the rest of 2021 with some important price levels to keep an eye on, things on the upside and also even the downside. The overall trader sentiment right now for Ethereum, how things are looking, and then I'll also give you guys a trade for the bulls and also a scenario for the bears. And I just might even share my personal opinion right now on Ethereum, where I think the price is headed to. Let's go. Now that we're in the screen, let's quickly show some love to the channel. First thing you can do here, if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button, and as well, hit that thumbs up button, like this video, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. You don't want to miss out on our content. You make sure you're subscribed, because look at this. We keep you guys updated. Look at that. Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, Litecoin, XRP, Polygon, Cardano, again, Ethereum. All this past month, we've been talking about the top cryptos, what's hot, the moves before they happen. So you guys can stay up to date with what's happening with the markets. And as well, if you want to be even more in tune with what I have happening, and when I do post tweets about my trades and positions and more analysis, you can follow my Twitter as well. Just search at Real John Doe. That's where you can find me as well. I do post some more things about DeFi, NFTs, things like that. As you can see my profile picture right now, it is one of these new Boss Beauties NFTs that just came out. This ain't NFT or financial advice, but these Boss Beauties right here, I'm super bullish on those. I think they're going to go for at least 1 Ethereum. We'll find out and see. I could be wrong, could be right. 50-50 chance. But I did get one pretty cheap, and you can too as well. Let's move on talking about Ethereum. Right now, look at that trader sentiment on Currency.com. We do have 75% buyers, 25% sellers currently right now. And look at this price. Look at that. Right now, it is making new highs for the day, pushing up towards these daily resistance levels. So nice bullish momentum as we just started a brand new weekly candle. The lowest one now in the past few weeks, but that could be a bottom candle, and we could start heading up towards these highs. Well, not could, but I think we are, which I'll talk about later on in the video. Here, a quick overview of Ethereum's stats right now on CoinMarketCap. As you can see, as always, it is the second largest cryptocurrency, and the market cap right now is $367 billion. The 24-hour trading volume, look at that. It's just as much, pretty close to Bitcoin's. Look at the difference in market cap, so you can kind of see who the real leader is. I'll let you guys be the judge for that. So right now, everything's looking pretty good for Ethereum. We got green all across the board. Prices moving in a healthy way up, volume increasing, price breaking out of resistance levels. And so what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to hit this thumbs up on Ethereum. I'm feeling good about it today. And so is 79% of people. I don't know why these people here feel bad, but oh well. Let's move on and let me give you some price levels to look at. Now let me mention these support and resistance levels that we're going to talk about later on in the video. Right now, the first level I have at about $2,700 for Ethereum. That's September lows. And then 2,600, which brings us down towards that 200-day moving average. Then I got 2,400, and that brings us right back towards that May monthly support level. Right now, we do have quite a bit of a tight range on the downside. So that's why right now, with how I'm looking at the price, I am looking like it is bottoming, because if these support levels do break, then we do have way lower prices to go for Ethereum as we get into the end of 2021. Now to the upside for resistance levels. Right now, currently, I have 3,300. That brings us up towards those August high levels, and also the 20 and that 50-day moving average. The next level after that, 3,500. That's the last resistance we have before approaching those all-time high levels. And then I have $4,000, and that is the level we need need to make a support up there, then we're most likely heading up towards a new all-time high for Ethereum. And you don't need to remember all these numbers, because when we jump into the chart on the Currency platform, I'm going to take a look at them again and show you just exactly where these support and resistance levels are. Now let's move on to the next part of the video. So in the past few weeks, we didn't have too many headlines for Ethereum. And with this move up towards $3,000, it's still a little bit quiet, which I do like right now. We do have some institutional demand more and more coming in right now, as it shows on Ethereum futures, more institutions are buying up Ethereum. Very good sign, because right now we also see a lot of retail buying up Ethereum for NFTs. And these institutions that are buying Ethereum, could they have been from China? It is possible, because it did happen right at the right time with that China news. China just said last week that they are banning crypto once again, or not crypto, they are banning Bitcoin. This news always comes out a few times a year now. And actually, if you look over the previous years when they do announce something like this, it actually has been bullish for cryptos. And if you look right here, we've had much higher prices every time this China ban comes out. So this China ban that comes out seasonally could actually be a bullish move that does point out when the price is bottoming. Because news like this does make the price drop in the short term. A lot of fear comes in, but it seems like it gets bought up right away, and then prices start going on a massive run up. And that's kind of exactly what's been happening since that news has came out just last week. And on exchanges as well, Ethereum supply continues to fall to a low. And when it comes to supply and demand, this is a very bullish thing for Ethereum. Lark Davis says that $10,000 for Ethereum is already programmed. What do you guys think? I think on a longer time frame, $10,000 is definitely happening for Ethereum. In a short time frame, we could have that happen, but we can expect some volatility to happen between this current price right now and up towards $10,000. And here's one thing I seen happen just the other night. While I was on Twitter, I came across this. Over 100,000 Ethereum was moved out of a major crypto exchange. This did cause some red flags at the current time, but I did have a look at it, and it did show that this transaction was just the exchange moving from wallet to wallet, and it wasn't any on-chain things happening with someone trying to dump. The market did move a little bit down, but since then it has bottomed, it has bounced. Things are looking healthy right now. Based on this recent price action for Ethereum, look at this chart right now. I like this. So let's go. Here we have it, the moment you guys been waiting for, the 2021 price prediction, end of year for Ethereum. Here's my thoughts, not financial advice. I'm a technical trader. I stick with what price is showing me. Right now, looking at this price action for Ethereum, it looks like we do have a bottom at this support right here, just above this 200-day moving average, and we did find a low for September. Now, this could be a head and shoulder that did break down, and we could just be having a dead cat bounce for this to continue downwards. And I'm okay with that happening as well. It is very similar to what we had happen back here, back in April, where we had that massive run up, come down, test and break down. If you look, patterns are very similar, and price is even below the moving averages in the same way. So that is something that I'm scared about right now for Ethereum, but overall I am bullish. I do like that the price is testing this channel. If you look right now, we do need to get up above roughly 3,250. That would be the nice comfortable spot for Ethereum to sit and flip that into support. And then more and more bulls will come out. But if we do get a rejection, it will happen anytime now, early this week, and bring us back down to test the lows once again. And that could be the bounce after that could be the one that finally flips us back out of this channel with a support level. We do need a reclaim of this 20 and 50-day moving average into support. Then things are looking really good for the end of 2021. And another thing to look at is this RSI for Ethereum, this daily RSI. Look at that. This is one thing that I do like. If you have a look, price was overbought in this range. Did break down. RSI came down below 50. But right here, this RSI looks like it found a bottom. And we do have a bullish reversal happening right now. The price action seems to agree, is also lining up. So if the RSI can finally flip that daily 50 level into a support, which does line up with this level that I just mentioned earlier, up at around 3,250, then more buyers come in and we set up for Ethereum to push these next resistance levels. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I had support and resistance levels. Let me mark out the support levels for you guys first. So the first one for support, 2,700. That is right down here just at the September lows. And then the next level I have at about 2,600. The next level down, which is around that 200-day moving average. And then I have 2,400 as that last level of support. These support levels are all pretty close to each other because right now I do see a more shorter range on the downside than the upside. The downside, if all these break, then things will come all the way down here for Ethereum for the end of the year. And if you look at these support levels, what do they mean from previous history? Look at this support right here. Back in May and June is this $2,700 level. This 200-day moving average, that is a support that people look for in general in markets, in trending markets, as a support or a resistance level. And then I have 2,400. And if you could see back in August when we had this massive run up, that was the major resistance level because it was also the highs from July, and it also was where price held support in June. Now for things on the upside for Ethereum, I do have 3,300 as that first resistance level. Like I just said, it is right around this 50 and 21-day moving average, roughly around here. That's where we need to see that flip into a support. And if we can do that, I have 3,500 as that next resistance. If we can get up there, that is the last level of resistance to break before we start testing up towards $4,000. And then I have that last resistance at $4,000 for Ethereum, which is pretty obvious. That is that all-time high level. If we do break that, then we're heading up to at least $5,000, at least a test of that, to see just how price can react, because that will be price discovery once again. So bullish and bearish scenarios right now from this current price range. What am I looking for? Overall, for the end of 2021, you guys ready? My bullish price target, just mentioned it a few seconds ago, is $5,000 for Ethereum. From the current level right now, that is about a 60% move. And if price can flip these resistance into support and we do gain some bullish momentum, I expect a massive run up to at least that level. And that's where we would see a major dip come down in the beginning of 2022, just like how things happened back in 2017. This is a very similar price pattern happening. And how do I see us getting up to that $5,000 target? So here's my bullish scenario. I see us from this current level consolidating a little bit and then flipping the 21 and 50-day moving average into a support. And if we get to that level, we either break down and test this previous resistance, or we do continue upwards to test 3,500 and flip that into a support sometime in October. What I would look for then is another test towards the downside, back towards $3,000 potentially, which would be the RSI. Healthy for the RSI actually, because it would come back down to test that 50 level once again and make a nice trend line for the upside, lining up with the price pushing towards the upside. So, and then if we do have something like that happen, then I'm expecting a bounce from there, some tight range forming, and then we get that breakout finally past $4,000. And once we get into that level, then we're into price discovery. It could take weeks, days, could be right away that price will shoot up towards $5,000 for Ethereum. But what matters is once we do hit that $5,000 level, how much resistance is up there and how many buyers are actually up there. Because when you think about a $5,000 Ethereum, not too many people will be buying, but you know, there could be some sort of hype happening, could be some type of short squeeze, and it could even push Ethereum further than that into price discovery, which would be even good, because if we can push even up towards $6,000 later on this year, we can look for $5,000 to be a support. So that's one scenario. I do see us heading up towards $5,000. Another one is we could even make another low to go test this 200-day moving average and this major support at about 2,400 sometime in October. If that happens, that is a major buy the dip opportunity, because that would mean Ethereum is extremely oversold. So either we're in a large downtrend, or that is the official bottom right after the China news and this massive September dip that we just had. That would be the last line of defense as well. So if that breaks, then you got to get out. But if we do get a bounce from that level, then that would be an even better risk reward from this current level. That would be about up to that $5,000 level. It is about 100% jump. That is possible to happen, but I'm sticking with this first scenario that I mentioned, where we do take on these resistance levels, flip them into support, and then continue carrying on and follow a bullish price pattern, making higher lows, higher highs, testing support and bouncing and continuing on to the upside. Now to the downside, I mentioned those support levels. Those are pretty much what you need to watch for when Ethereum approaches those levels. You can see them as buy to dip opportunities, or if you're shorting, that's where you can see as price targets, because we will bounce from those levels as support. If not, then things will come straight down pretty sharp. I'm not bearish right now on Ethereum. The bearish scenario I do see happening is a rejection of this 21 and 50-day moving average. Come down, back down to test these September lows. That would not be good at all right there. And most likely will break down to this next level down right above just 2,400 for Ethereum. And then that's where we would have some consolidation and look for that as that next bottom. So overall, my bullish price targets for Ethereum, first level range is right at around $3,000 to $4,000. And then my final bullish price target is $5,000 and beyond, right into price discovery for the end of 2021. And to the downside, I just have this one price level I'm looking at is 2,400 as that last level to hold. If not, then I'm expecting things to come much further down for Ethereum for the end of 2021. So there we go. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you want to show more support to the channel, make sure you are hitting that thumbs up button each time. That's all I ask for from you guys. Maybe even a comment if you can to let me know your feedback, what you thought of the video, and what you would like to see me talk about next time. And as we wrap things up right now, to let you guys know, this Ethereum video is going to be one that we're going to keep coming back to until the end of the year, so we can see just how close I was with this prediction. So whether you agree with me with my outlook on Ethereum, or if you want to come back and tell me just how wrong I was, I'll be here on the channel with more videos to come. So make sure you are subscribed and you come back. I'll see you again next time. It's John here with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.